episod Borakopi. I tahu selalu Borakopi ni ada host dia sendiri kan. So macam I ambil kerja dia sekejap hari ni. Tapi I ada slash kerja lain hari ni. I'm as a Pilates instructor untuk Gadis MYA. Betul Aisyah. Thank you for coming. Kita sekarang kat Gema Raga Studio yang baru dibuka dalam plus minus 2 bulan macam tu. Ya, so kita baru je beroperasi as new as you guys juga dalam Pilates. So we already done 50 minutes exercise kan. So I tengok tadi semua orang bagus gila. Very, very good because every single time I ask you to improve untuk betulkan alignment ni, you boleh dengar. Meaning you tahu kat mana you nak gerakkan badan you. When I say this, then you faham, okay, I have to adjust like this. So it was very good because usually first timer, it's going to take longer. So you guys within 50 minutes already improve. So congratulations. Lepas ni boleh sign up membership. Just kidding. Okay, what's important ni kita nak cerita essence of Pilates lah kan. So, I nak tahu macam apa yang membuatkan korang macam teringin nak cuba Pilates. Anyone here? Siapa leader ketua ni?
Actually, I think kenapa kita orang rasa nak try Pilates tu, it's more like it's everywhere now kan, dekat TikTok, everywhere sekarang. So, tapi kita ada satu yang buat kita rasa macam holding us back is the price lah, macam tu. So, lepas tu also dia cater area yang macam urban kan. So, the insecurities is there. Lepas tu, especially for the beginners, takut macam semua orang lain dah terror ke apa kan. So, kita rasa macam tak berani lah nak try. Tapi for today, the session was good lah, was okay. Yeah.
There's a couple of key components about apa jawapan yang kawan you bagi tu. First is the price. Second, banyak kat urban area, and then the third one the insecurity because macam ni specific untuk orang yang macam aktif je, gym goers kan, orang yang badan lean, perempuan-perempuan yang pergi pakai sports bra, you know, legging Lululemon Alo kan. Okay, now let's debunk that. Okay, so Pilates actually very inclusive dia untuk semua orang. So Pilates is a low impact exercise, cater for everyone, tak kisah lelaki perempuan, dekat bandar, luar bandar, you muda or you berusia, golongan yang dah pekerja, retiree, student, everyone. Okay? Why? Because Pilates ni kita ada machine. So machine ni dia especially reformer. Kita ada chair bearer, kita ada carry leg. So hari ni kita try reformer lah. So reformer ni kalau you perasan after that 50 minute exercise, kita ada spring tadi tu kan. Without you notice, spring tu yang assist you punya movement sebenarnya. You see, when you do the lunges, I think we'll see the clip now when you do the lunges kan. Aku macam bayangkan je, mesti dah akan tampal clip ni kan. Okay, so when you do the lunges, bila you press carriage behind, bila you return, spring tu dah tarik carriage tu. So, dia assist your movement. Kalau you buat dekat atas lantai, dia akan, you pakai body weight, so dia berat sikit. But then it doesn't mean kita tak boleh buat dia susah. Kita tambahlah spring jadi berat, so it's going to be heavier when you press. But then dia akan senang bila you return. So it depends on apa yang instructor tu nak buat. Okay, so that one, to answer that one, Pilates is actually for everyone. It doesn't matter whether you fit ke tak, you tak fit ke tak. You tak fit tu lah yang kena buat Pilates sebenarnya. You know why? Because Pilates dia betulkan you punya alignment, dia betulkan posture badan you. Kita perempuan kan kerja, and some of us are married, we have kids kan. So you akan cepat rasa sakit belakang. Ni yang I selalu dengar perempuan kan. Sakit belakang. Aduh, tak boleh ni, tak boleh tu. Second ni I selalu dengar perempuan sakit lutut. Aduh, sakitnya, tak boleh naik tangga lah, aku tak boleh exercise lah, lutut aku sakit. Pilates will help you with that. Meaning you sakit belakang, lutut you sakit, you boleh Pilates. But of course ada condition lah kenapa you sakit belakang, kenapa you sakit lutut. I cakap ni generally you sakit tu sebab you punya posture and alignment you tak betul. Of course macam contoh yang orang tua maybe akan ada osteoporosis tu punca juga sakit lutut. That one you tak boleh heal with reformer lah. You kena pergi doktor lah. But you boleh je exercise kalau you ada osteoporosis, ada masalah, kita boleh modify lah. Tapi untuk yang special needs macam ni tak digalakkan dalam group class because group class dia general. Dia punya exercise, kita tak boleh nak cater you specific. Yang specific needs ni kena pergi private class. Okay. What was the concern just now? The price. Okay. The price, I understand price dia is a bit on the higher side. You know why? Because kebanyakan studio dia started kat urban area kan. You understand the living cost in the urban area. So that is the reason why the cost is a bit higher lah. And then one more, you perasan studio Pilates kan, it's all about dia boutique style tau. aesthetic. Those aesthetic, you're paying for that. You're not just paying for the class, you're paying for that as well. This one is a bit on a business perspective. I cannot comment further. It depends on what the studio wants and siapa dia punya target market lah. So if target market dia orang urban, delegates, they can pay mah. Kalau 60-80 ringgit per class, it's berapa dolar je untuk dia kan. Untuk kita tak ni lah kan. Satu lagi concern you pasal, what was it just now? The price? The people?
Always dekat urban area. So not accessible to orang yang biasa kan.
Why they start kat urban area? Because orang yang urban area ni, dia ada high purchasing power. So when they have high purchasing power and they have more awareness on health, you see, they combine both, so dia ada access kepada facilities yang macam Pilates, gym kan. So untuk kita yang macam suburb ni, kita punya purchasing power different daripada orang kat bandar kan. So when we have lower purchasing power, kita lebih ke arah apa? Survival instead of health. Kan? So kita put health kita behind, because survival untuk anak-anak dulu, untuk isteri kan, untuk family, mak ayah kalau yang tak kahwin lagi ada tanggungan ke kan. So you focus more on that. So ada banyak faktor lah kenapa Pilates sekarang ni dia tak berapa nak accessible untuk semua lapisan masyarakat lah. So kita kat Gema Raga, that's what we do. After 2 months, kita punya focus target market memang is going to be more about accessible untuk people yang ada dekat suburb lah. Plus kita punya location kat Kajang kan, so dia a bit suburb sikit lah daripada, I won't say dia terlalu suburb, tapi dia dah pinggir bandar sikit lah kan. So reason being, of course, kita nak bagi orang-orang macam you guys lah, yang datang dari Melaka jauh ni, dekat sikit. Kalau datang bagi KL kan takkan dah 2 jam kan. Sampai sini sejam 20 minit je tiba. So that's the reason why lah. So I think you guys jangan risau kalau you guys memang minat Pilates kan. You rasa macam, oh aku rasa aku boleh lah buat Pilates, instead aku pergi hiking kan, instead aku pergi running, marathon. That's really like out of reach kan. Macam marathon kau kena gila-gila kau training kan. Pilates tak perlu pun, you just need consistency sahaja. And then 15 minutes saja per week kan. So benda tu memang, kalau tanya I, doable untuk urban, modern female, modern working female. So you boleh curi sekejap 50 minit kan. Plus dalam kelas tu ada instructor yang akan jaga you. So you're paying for that lah. So ada orang jaga you and you get your body fixed kan. When you say, satu lagi bila cakap pasal Pilates, satu lagi ramai orang takut yang cakap ni. Insecure kan. Actually because kat urban ni dia dah because dia start dulu kan. So dia punya regular ni, you bayangkan dia dah start setahun, takkan dalam masa setahun dia nak buat benda yang sama lagi, Especially kita modern living ni, kita nak something new every time, betul tak? Kita makan spaghetti pun, carbonara, kita nak try kedai ni, kita nak try kedai ni. You tak makan benda yang sama dalam masa sebulan, 2-3 bulan kan? Sama lah kalau you translate pasal exercise juga. So orang yang dah ada dekat urban ni, diorang memang regular, diorang memang datang consistently. So after a while, it's gonna get saturated tau. The exercise also, people start tambah Pilates with strength training, Pilates with bar, Pilates with yoga, without kita tengok tu kita tak tahulah kan, but then the coach or the instructor dia dah start hybrid kan all this thing to give varieties to the client to retain their customer lah. So that, and the customer pun macam, they get to try something new every single time, they improve from time to time, they do strength training or reformer as well. So that is the reason bila orang yang baru nak first time try, dia rasa macam, I'm gonna step back a little because that looks scary and a bit far-fetched for me to do, I rasa macam, how am I supposed to stand on reformer when I can't even do lunges on the floor, kan? But then apa yang you tengok tu, yang dah dipromosikan dalam social media tu yang macam dah already intermediate or advanced level. But if you really go dive deep, you find a studio yang suitable for you or find instructor yang you rasa selesa. Actually Pilates apa yang kita buat for the past 50 minutes, okay? So yang kita buat tadi tu, I would say it's a contemporary Pilates lah. Kalau betul-betul classical dia, contemporary tu dia macam ada twist, modern twist sikit lah. Kalau klasik tu dia lain sikit movement dia. Tapi yang penting yang apa kita belajar itulah basic dia. You start breathing first, you belajar core, you belajar movement you punya kaki, you punya lunges, kat mana you nak engage. So ni baru first class, pun dah improve. Bayangkan kalau you datang lagi lepas ni, according to the owner, the founder of Pilates, nama dia Joseph Pilates. In 20 times, you're going to feel different in your body. In 30 times, you will see the difference. I tengoklah quote itu. Maybe you guys boleh, pop it up. In 20 times, you will feel something, and in 30 times, you will feel something. But then this one I cakap based on my personal experience doing Pilates and my clients' experience as well doing Pilates. So I bagi example, before I have my own studio, I mengajar lah dekat studio lain kan. So ada this one girl, I tak boleh nak quote dia sebab I takut I tak dapat consent daripada dia. So I just macam, I tak sebut nama sebenar dia lah kan. So this girl dia memang senior, I assume dia senior citizen lah because maybe dia late 50s kan, I'm not sure lah. Because category senior citizen 60 above, right? So I assume dia senior citizen. Dia memang consistently datang kelas tau pagi-pagi. So you know how Chinese people are very health conscious kan? Dia consistent gila datang pagi-pagi, come to the class Pilates. And then after 2 months, dia bagi feedback, dia kata sakit belakang dia dah kurang. So this one, I'm not making this up. This one yang memang based on my own experience lah kan. Senior citizen yang memang dia tua, dia consistently datang. Masa dia mula-mula datang, memang teruk gila alignment dia. Posture dia kan. I buat side bending, badan dia macam ni, badan dia singit macam ni. Tak kena. Memang every single day memang ada je benda yang I betulkan dekat badan dia kan. After 2 months, dia consistently buat exercise yang sama with a little bit modification and twist. She can do the exercise and back pain gone. So dia boleh, you know, bila you tak sakit, apa yang akan jadi kehidupan harian you? You feel good, you know. You feel good and then less pain and then good hormone pun keluar kan, endorphin when after you exercise. Tadi ada yang kata aku rasa aku sihat ke apa. You know why you feel like that? Is the hormone. Rembesan hormon tu. Itu masa tu you cakap dia baru halfway exercise. So bayangkan, dia baru halfway exercise, the good hormone already come up. Tak kisahlah walaupun you rasa macam illusion ke apa kan. But that thing help you, you know. The small thing ni yang macam akan buat you rasa macam, I feel good. Kan, walaupun you rasa macam, takutnya nak exercise macam ni, aku tak ada masa lah. Aku merasa macam tak ada gang, tak ada kawan kan. But you sendiri rasa the effect after you halfway and your first time some more, how do you feel about your body? You feel good. You feel fit, you feel healthy. Of course, first timer usually memang akan ada rasa sore tu lah. Because bila you lama tak gerak, then the muscle gonna get super tight kan, dia dah tak flexible kan. So you train tu you're gonna get the flexibilities. Lama-lama apa yang you buat dari tu you takkan rasa sore dah and you start gonna crave for more. Itu yang jadi dekat bandar-bandar tu yang all those fit girls kan, yang nampak badan lean, nice and long tu kan. Because dia consistent. That's why dia boleh dapat that kind of body lah.
Tapi is it Pilates ni really help dengan weight loss ke?
Weight loss. That's a frequently asked question juga yang saya dapat. Ada tak siapa yang wonder boleh turun berat badan? You too? Okay. Bad news is no. You tak boleh kurus dengan Pilates, tapi I ada juga, again this is my personal experience lah kan. My friend, again, I tak nak quote which one. I tak dapat consent nak mention diorang kan. So, one of my friend yang memang consistently datang Pilates, on top of that, jaga makan. Okay, jaga makan tu define as jangan makan malam. Okay, dia start jangan makan malam je. And jaga portion. Dia makan semua benda, tapi jangan makan malam dan jaga portion. Which means during the day, kau minum je teh ais, makan tiramisu, makan strudel, Kenny Hills kan. But then, bila malam, does it hit you?
Makan tadi.
Sumpahlah. I tembak je tu kena pula headshot.
Sebab dah dekat dengan ayo I.
Wonder. Dah lah di depan I. Boleh. Kalau you tanya, perspektif dietitian mungkin they're gonna have different POV. So if any dietitian or nutrition, they might disagree with me. But untuk I POV as a woman and I see how struggling it is untuk you take care of your diet, you start small. This small habit will change your lifestyle forever. You start now. Start small. Start tak makan malam dulu. So, back to my friend punya story. Pilates consistently 2 to 3 times a week. Or at least 2 times a week minimum. Consistently datang. On top of that, you jaga makan. After dia gave birth, terus shrink. I wouldn't say kurus back to daripada tu. Before dia gave birth, tapi at least body dia shrink. And then kalau dulu dia macam insecure dengan body dia, now already shrink, dia boleh buat more movement. Dia ada more mobility kan. Contoh perempuan usually macam lower body rasa insecure kan. So when you shrink already, then you start to feel better. again when you exercise, good hormone coming up, you feel good with your body kan. So nak kurus pilates sahaja tak boleh lah. Kalau on top of that you jaga makan. Actually nak kurus jaga makan dia sebenarnya kan. You tak exercise, I wouldn't say tak apa. Exercise tu membantu, but nak kurus kena jaga makan. Apa-apa pun. You buat strength training pun, you kena jaga makan juga. Kalau you tak jaga makan, sama je, sia-sia je. But at least my point is when you do Pilates is good for your body alignment and posture. Female akan terdedah kepada masalah-masalah alignment ni bila you tua. Kita punya tulang akan cepat rapuh, dipanggil porous tak silap I ni. Correct me if I'm wrong, and the viewers as well. So kita perempuan ada tendency untuk bone kita cepat cepat rapuh, and then masa kita by the time kita reach 30s, dia akan metabolism kita dah drop, and then muscle already dah tak kuat and everything. So you do Pilates, dia akan macam maintenance kereta yang tukar minyak hitam. Sama lah macam tu lah Pilates, you kena jaga badan you. So imagine kalau sekarang kan sekarang kita memang lah sihat, kita rasa tak nampak keperluan tu sebab kita muda kan. Macam sakit-sakit kejap macam it's fine, next week okay. Sakit belakang sekejap macam next month okay kan. But then later when you tua, if you tak build this habit of active lifestyle, bila you dah tua, you akan nampak the difference between you and your friend yang exercise. And then exercise will make you younger. There's a research saying that you can look like, I'm not sure, I think around couple of years younger than your own age. So when you see someone, kalau you nampak dia aktif, you memang macam you won't be able to guess, oh that's your age ke apa kan. Sekarang muda memang kita akan nampak fresh lah. Kita ada collagen, the youthful is still there kan. As you age is gonna recede down and the body won't be able to produce the same as you are young. So you can build that with exercise, with healthy lifestyle. So start with Pilates first, low impact. Actually tadi ada banyak lagi exercise yang I nak ajar you guys, but then I tak nak overload you with too many information because usually beginner first class, you sebenarnya first class ni you nak kena faham apa yang instructor tu cakap je sebenarnya, because cue dia very specific. Kaki you kat mana, tangan you dekat mana, you punya peha you dekat mana. So masuk 2-3 kelas you dah start understand the cue dekat Pilates tu, dia akan jadi laju. Mula-mula you kacang foot bar kat mana? Oh, foot bar kat sini. Oh, shoulder block. Alamak, which one shoulder block? That's why the buffer there. But then after 2-3 kali kelas, okay, arms on the shoulder block. Arms on the foot bar. You dah tak macam tengok kiri kanan. Apa kawan aku buat? Kat mana foot bar? No more. So, from there, you boleh maximize lagi untuk optimize you punya exercise. Result bila you exercise lah. Anyone ada question tak? Macam sepanjang kita kelas tadi ada apa-apa yang tak faham ke, yang you nak tanya ke? Macam kenapa macam ni, kenapa macam ni?
Kalau kita as working woman, usually duduk dekat office, so kalau kita join Pilates ni apa, what kind of training yang boleh kita untuk lebih cepat? Okay.
So in this case, office work kan. So office work, tendency yang I selalu nampak apa yang akan jadi adalah slouching, correct. So when you slouch, you can start back pain. One more, your shoulder dia akan jadi rounded. Because why you tangan you dekat ni kan. And then some more, bila you kerja, you stress tau. Cortisol naik. Bos nak ni, bos nak tu. Tolong siapkan ni, due ni. On top of that, you nak kena siapkan lagi your current work. Dah due yang semalam punya tak siap-siap lagi. So you tak. And then shoulder ni start tense. Dia naik macam ni. Okay. So orang yang kerja office selalu ni shoulder dia punya, kita panggil atas ni, kita panggil upper trapezius. Kita punya shoulder atas ni upper trapezius. So yang ni bila kita tense, so dia akan ni dominance ni. So kalau I boleh check sebenarnya kalau you betul-betul memang stress when it comes to that, any exercise macam elevated. Like your friend here kan. Always elevated. Because dia tak sedar benda tu, dia dah dominant. Bila dia buat arm exercise, shoulder dia naik. So usually kalau macam ni, kita kena banyak buat strengthening back muscles ni dekat shoulder belakang kita ni. Kan kita punya, apa nama? Tulang kipas ni. Shoulder blade. Shoulder blade kita ni, kita kena banyak. There's muscle connecting there, so kita kena strengthenkan balik. So kita buka balik bahu kita ni. And then again, yang IQ ingat tadi, lengthen your spine, don't collapse your spine. Sebenarnya masa you kerja, you have to be in that position, that posture. You tak boleh macam tu. Kalau itu yang bila you ni, kalau I explain further, it's a bit technical lah. So kalau you keep on slouching macam tu, you keep band you macam shrink macam tu, itu ya. Shrink, lepas tu bahu naik ke atas kan dah. Dia macam ni lah position dia. You tak sedar benda tu. You tak sedar. You tak sedar. So, Pilates tu dia akan betulkan balik. While you exercise, dia akan train badan you. Nanti once you have the muscle memory, you buat kerja, you akan, bila you macam ni kan, oops, I have to do. That's why it's called mind-body awareness. Sometimes even for us, instructor pun sama. Macam bila kita buat kerja ke, kita angkat barang ke, kita tak pakai core, you start to feel back pain kan. So, at least when you have the awareness, macam start feel pain, oops, I have to adjust somewhere. Which means my body is not, the posture is not the right way. Sama macam office kan. So, you buat kerja, macam you rasa stress, tense kan. Oh, you can automatically bring your shoulder down because you dah train. The instructor will say, shoulder away from your ears, shoulder away from your ears. Yeah. Keep lengthen your spine. So you dah macam ni stress kan, you akan automatic, shoulder go down, spine lengthen up. So bila you buat macam ni, you can subtle, akan ada core engagement. So you pakai semua ni. So less pain. Less pain you can, I wouldn't say tak bagus. Sebenarnya you duduk lama-lama macam tu kan. At least you ada awareness tu. Itulah guna Pilates ni for your day functional exercise lah untuk you carry out daily routine. Anything you want to ask about Pilates?
Anyone else?
Kita buat ni Pilates reformer right? So what's the difference between reformer and mat?
Oh, mat. Mat dia pakai body weight. So dia susah sikit lah. Actually susah banyak sebenarnya. Kalau you tanya I sendiri pun tak prefer mat. I kalau first timer kan, I memang akan, I tak tahu lah instructor lain, tapi I memang akan suggest you try reformer dulu. Because reformer dia ada, spring tu dia memang akan memudah. Satu lagi pasal kita buat plank tadi tu kan, you press right. So when you release, the spring tu dia tarik carriage tu, dia assist you punya movement tau. Bila you press, dia ada resistance. I bagi tadi medium spring saja, so dia tak berat sangat. Kalau berat, then it's going to use more on your core. Tapi bila you return, dia senang lah kan. But when you press, more on your core nak press. Sebab dia berat kan. So spring tu, dia akan assist you punya movement tau. So I would suggest go with reformer first lah. Kalau body weight, you buat plank, you nak tarik macam mana kan. You just simply, you go straight and then you press your arm. So that one memang entirely on your body weight. So bila you nak return also, there's nothing assisting you kan. So itu difference lah. Pilates pun ada banyak juga mesin lain. Macam kat sini, kat Gema Raga Studio, kita ada chair barrel kan. So dia sebenarnya exercise yang sama. Bila you pakai mesin yang lain, dia ada a bit different engagement and target dia lah. Tapi overall Pilates memang it's all about powerhouse. So lepas ni kalau you pergi mana-mana, you think about what I said. Powerhouse is about core, your back muscles here, your diaphragm, your breathing there yang kita belajar tu. Itu semua your powerhouse. You have to get that foundation right. Then you boleh buat yang macam dekat yang you tengok kat Instagram, TikTok semua tu, you boleh buat. Trust me with the right engagement. Yeah, so
Tapi is it macam reformer ke mat ke strength ke, benda tu ada fokus-fokus lain untuk setiap, contoh macam reformer untuk core and back
betul ada. Contoh macam reformer memang yes, reformer memang boleh untuk core, untuk arm exercise, leg exercise. Kalau you tengok chair barrel dia more to your core sikit lah. Dia lebih banyak kepada core. And then barrel untuk flexibility. Dia barrel tu dia macam ada curve tu, dia very good untuk you punya spine. Kalau you nak bending, you nak extension, you nak flexion, dia macam spine corrector sikit lah. But then bila you nak buat exercise tu, you punya core kena strong lah. Sebab bila you dah bend down, how you going to bring your body up? Core lah. Kalau core you tak kuat, you macam I'm just going to stay like this forever.
Tapi in general, a part of macam hormone happy because exercising tu, is it Pilates ni help with mental health?
Oh yes,
in what way?
Yeah, I love that question. Yeah, it helps, because why? You see, bila you Pilates is the time you jumpa kawan-kawan you, betul tak? I understand some of you daripada jauh ambil cuti and then you exercise, you endorphin release some more. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Right? So the moment you spend your money on food, it makes you happy, right? It's the same thing like how you spend your money for Pilates, When you spend this, kalau you tak datang dengan kawan-kawan you pun, at least when you come, you achieve something, Let's say macam tadi masa you buat, I never thought in my life I boleh buat lunges in that modification. Have you ever thought that? But you guys did very well. Very well. Despite I datang, I betulkan you semua, and you still, you push yourself and want to do further. So this thing, you stress kat tempat kerja, right? You datang sini, yang you fokus hanyalah diri you saja. I want to do better. On top of that, I feel good after my class. So in terms of working on your mental health, yes, it can. It can. But I wouldn't say ini adalah terapi you. Kalau if you severe ada mental health issues, you have to meet the right person lah, which is psychiatrist, psychologist kan. Tak adalah kau stress nak, having that vile thoughts coming here, thinking, being hopeful that everything will be gone. No. If you betul diagnosed with mental health, you have to go to the right people lah. Okay. So, macam kita yang biasa, stress biasa ni, stress kerja, stress kawan-kawan, you datang sini, it will release your stress. But I wouldn't say you won't have bad experience because some places, some studios, some instructor might give you stress. I'm being truthful here. I tak nak sugarcoat anything kan. So, sometimes boleh juga you jadi stress pun bila you Pilates kan. You macam, alamak susahnya. The whole class tadi tak best lah. People macam ni. You will experience that. But that's why I said you try and then you find mana yang you suka. Okay? I tak nak sugarcoat anything. I tak nak macam membunga-bungakan Pilates ni. Tak ada langsung dark side. Of course, you're gonna feel at some point of your time macam the class didn't feel like quite satisfied lah. Macam, what is this? Oh, and then the studio, and then the students some more, you're going to face that. That's what life is, kan? You cannot expect perfection, but it can help you. So, at least you datang dengan kawan ke, or you find the right place for you. Even kalau you pergi psychiatrist pun, tak semesti you find the right psychiatrist for you, You jumpa psychiatrist macam, I don't feel right with this psychiatrist. I just cannot relate. And you stop and you find other psychiatrists. So, it's the same thing for Pilates as well lah. So, again, of course, mana-mana pun you get to try, you need to try first lah. Okay, so I nak wrap up this session by saying thank you to all of you who come here to Gema Raga Studio. I enjoy teaching all of you. Korang macam fun gila, friendly gila and very responsive. That's what Pilates is all about. Kalau you pergi kelas instructor lain pun, you're gonna get the same vibe, especially here dekat Gema Raga lah. Because all of us here from the same academy. So macam mana I ajar, macam tu jugalah instructor-instructor yang lain. So same vibe. Actually mana-mana pun sama je. Kalau you pergi pun, the vibe is almost the same lah. The friendly and communicate. And lepas ni kalau you guys pergi mana-mana Pilates pun, kalau you ada apa-apa macam discomfort ke apa, terus beritahu instructor you because they would love to hear it. Because if they know, they will modify for you. Macam tadi semua okay. That's why I tak modify specifically for each and every one of you guys. Ada certain situation macam ada satu orang tu macam dia tak boleh langsung buat, instructor akan modify exercise tu sampai you boleh buat for you. So make sure you communicate with your instructor apa your needs masa tu. You start to feel anything masa you beritahu je, instructor would love to hear it. Okay. So thank you for coming and I wrap up the session today. Until see you guys on my next time. Okay.